Have you noticed that saying no to a stranger feels manageable, while saying no to someone you love can feel dangerous?
You are exhausted and want to stay home, but one disappointed expression makes you change your answer and abandon your own limit.
The hardest part of a boundary is not saying no. It is resisting the urge to make your partner instantly happy afterward.
Today we are exploring why their disappointment produces guilt and how to decline something without turning distance into the message.
Maya had worked late all week. On Friday, she wanted sleep, while Ethan hoped they would travel to an exhibition on Saturday.
She tried to decline. When Ethan became quiet, she listed every exhausting meeting and promised 2 special dates the following week.
He only said that he felt disappointed. Maya heard something much bigger. You do not care about me, and now you must prove otherwise.
She went anyway. Ethan spent the day beside someone depleted, while Maya secretly resented him for failing to notice her reluctant agreement.
First, your partner feeling disappointed and you doing something wrong are not the same conclusion.
When 2 people want different things, somebody may not receive the evening, attention, or plan they hoped for. Sadness can be completely normal.
They can feel disappointed, and you can still need rest. 2 valid experiences can exist without proving that either person is selfish.
Some of us learned early that whenever another person looked unhappy, our job was to repair the atmosphere immediately.
A parent's sigh required obedience. A friend's silence required surrender. Eventually, other people's emotions became a report card about our worth.
So a partner's frown does not register as ordinary frustration. It becomes evidence that you failed and may no longer deserve love.
Second, notice whether your no becomes a long courtroom defense of why your limit should be allowed.
You provide your schedule, symptoms, workload, and every unavoidable detail, as though an imperfect reason makes your answer illegitimate.
Explanation can create understanding. Overexplaining often asks for permission. Only if you approve my exhaustion am I allowed to rest.
A clearer answer is, I know this matters to you, but I need to recover this weekend, so I am not going.
That sentence recognizes their hope and preserves your decision. It does not turn the declined plan into a rejection of the person.
You can discuss alternatives, but an alternative is not repayment. You do not need a larger promise to earn forgiveness.
Ask whether next weekend works or whether they want to go with a friend, instead of surrendering every future weekend as compensation.
Third, allow your partner to have a reaction you dislike, as long as that reaction remains respectful.
Ethan can say, I am genuinely disappointed. He may need time to adjust. Neither response automatically means emotional manipulation.
Maturity is not smiling after every refusal. It is feeling disappointed without insulting, threatening, punishing, or charging your partner an emotional fee.
Maya also does not need to interpret every quiet minute as retaliation and rush to erase the boundary.
She can say, I know this hurts, and we can talk later. My decision does not disappear because the feeling is uncomfortable.
This practices an essential relationship skill, experiencing temporary discomfort without treating it as evidence that the relationship is breaking.
Intimacy is not permanent agreement. It is trusting that after disagreement, both people can return to honest conversation.
Fourth, a boundary does not mean I do whatever I want and you are forbidden to discuss the impact.
If you repeatedly cancel at the last minute, avoid shared plans, and call every concern a boundary, you may be avoiding responsibility.
Boundaries protect personal capacity. They do not cancel promises, negotiation, reliability, or the effort required to maintain a relationship.
Look for the pattern. Is this one exhausted weekend? Or do you withdraw whenever closeness requires inconvenience and commitment?
Also examine their pattern. Are they naturally sad, or do they use silence, sarcasm, and threats until saying no becomes impossible?
A disappointment can be held with care. Repeatedly using disappointment as punishment needs to be named and renegotiated.
Maya eventually admitted that missing the exhibition was not her greatest fear. Seeing Ethan disappointed made her feel like a failed partner.
Ethan explained that his sadness was real, but he was not demanding proof of love. He simply struggled to express a changed expectation.
They created a 3-step practice: state the decision clearly, acknowledge the feeling, and then discuss an alternative if one is actually needed.
It sounded like this. I am staying home. I know you looked forward to it. Let us check next weekend's schedule on Sunday.
Those sentences did not eliminate disappointment. They stopped disappointment from becoming guessing, excessive compensation, and hidden resentment.
If someone needs space, choose a time to return to the conversation so silence does not become an indefinite punishment.
When guilt appears, ask, did I actually harm my partner, or did I simply fail to meet one expectation?
Did I break a promise? If not, is my urgent compensation coming from care or from terror that I will be disliked?
Take responsibility when you break an agreement. When your refusal is reasonable, do not assume responsibility for every emotion it creates.
That distinction does not make love colder. It makes your yes more honest because agreement is no longer purchased by fear.
A good relationship is not free from disappointment. It allows disappointment to be spoken and boundaries to exist without punishment.
Tell us, when your partner feels disappointed by your no, what are you most afraid will happen next?